biggest thing I've been learning, a few weeks ago, I guess only like 2 weeks ago, I was driving to work and I was just asking the Lord, like, what do you have for me today? Or what do you want me to do? And he so kindly, but so clearly said, Gabby, you have been too worried on what you can do for me instead of just being with me. And I literally had to pull over and I started crying because I just didn't even know that I wasn't being with him. Like, I was just so focused on, okay, Lord, like, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna like do this for you, or I'm gonna help this person because it's gonna glorify you. It was like I was missing the mark of just being with Jesus. And that's like what I'm wanting breakthrough for. So it was this whole like, I just had to kind of take a step back and like reevaluate what I had been doing, because I wasn't being with the Father. And that's why I felt so worn out and so tired, because I was working from this place of like wanting to work for his presence and like earn his presence instead of just being in his presence and working from that overflow. Actually, yesterday in my quiet time, he led me to Hosea 11, and he's just such a tender God. Like, he's so tender and so kind and merciful. And I just was brought to this place of like, wow, the Father really loves his children. Like, he loves his children. And like, of course we all know that, but it's just that fresh revelation, like fresh outpouring of his love that I got from his word that just hit me. And like the rest of the day, I was just so joyful and so like filled up with his love. And I think that's been the biggest one, is just his tenderness and kindness. This semester, I've taken up a lot of things to do. So I have 2 jobs, like I'm on the media team for Antioch, like I'm a full-time student, and I was in a sorority. But that was my radical step of obedience for breakthrough that we had week 2 that Carl preached about. Mine was to drop out of my sorority. And so I just simply asked the Lord, I was like, I want to give everything to you. And so if this is something I have to give to you to get more freedom, then I want to do that. And it took a lot of prayer, like intensely, for maybe like 3 or 4 days of just asking the Lord, like, is this something that you want me to give up? Is this something that you want me to give up? And I just felt very peaceful about it. And it felt very clear that that's what he wanted me to do. Once I gave it up, like I said, I just felt so free and felt like just encouraged by the Lord of like, okay, I have something more for you. Like, if I'm asking you to drop this, that means I have something more for you. And so just to encourage like anybody who might be wanting to give something up that's really big in their lives, or even small, because it's hard to let things go, like the Lord wouldn't be asking you to give that up if he didn't have something bigger or better in store for you.